Okay, so good morning and good evening, everybody, and welcome back in today's class. So yesterday we were discussing about the SLA part, that how to configure SLA, what is the condition, schedule, start, stop, pause, cancel. What we did not discuss is a pending part is called retroactive. Okay, so there are two things in this context. If I say one is called the retroactive start and one is called the retroactive pause. Let me give you the background that how it's work. Maybe not completely in this context, but yes, you will get an idea in this format. Okay, let's say I invited you guys for a party. Let's say for a training. I said, okay, guys, I'm going to kick off this training. You can join. Everybody says yes. We are going to be join this training. I said okay. Okay. The training started on 1st of November. Okay. 4 people joined from 1st of November. And I said that guys, this training is for the 10 days. Let's say small figure so that easy to do the calculations. Okay. I said for 10 days. So it means it is going to be end by 10th of November. Okay. After 3 days, one person more joined. Mr. X joined this training after 3 days. Okay, it means for him the training started at on the 4th November. I also told him the same thing, that this training is going to be end in the 10 days. According to him, the end date is 14th November. But I closed this training on 10th November. He says, Atul, you told me it's for 10 days, but only 6 days has been done. Now the problem is that what should I do here? Or how I should calculate the SLA? All right. This particular concept, this particular problem statement is called the retroactive. Because when I said it will be for the 10 days, I'm starting the days from the 1st of November and marking closing on the 10th. He says I started on 4th, so logically for him the end date should be the 14th. I am doing the retro start from the background, from the day 1, and he's doing the start from the 4th. So this 4 days gap is retro. It's called the retro. And there are every company has a good dealing on this part. Now let me give an example, another example. Okay. There's a P3 incident has been raised. Okay. Start time is 7 a.m. Okay, let's say 24/7 मेरा SLA. Okay. Now the end time is, so it is for the 4 hours. It means SLA will breach at 11 a.m. Correct? After 3 hours, or let's say after 3.5 hours, Priority has been changed from P3 to P1. And for the P1, SLA is for 1 hour. Okay. Now tell me, what is the breach time for this particular incident? It's 11:30 or 12 p.m. Tell me, what is the breach time for this particular incident now?
So what is 3.5 hours here, Atul?
After 3.5 hours, the priority has been changed. So after 3.5 hours, it means at 10:30 a.m. it become P1, and P1 has a resolution for the 1 hour. Okay, let me cover this. So now tell me, what is the breach time for this incident? 11, 10:30, 11:30 or 12 o'clock? Yeah,
Maybe
fair.
12.
Yeah, fair. Wait. So I'll give you the timing slide. So if I say breach time is 11 a.m. or 11:30 a.m. or 8 a.m. Rajesh, what do you think?
I thought 12 was also the option.
Okay, lo, 12 p.m. Tell me, what is the breach time?
Maybe 12.
Maybe. Okay, चलो राजेश ने बोले 12. नम्रता
8 a.m.
आप तो लुटाओगे. Okay. Namrata says 8 a.m. Trevor
11:30.
11:30. Pooja 'Pooja, what is the breach time for this incident? Let me come to Rajesh. Rajesh, why 12 o'clock?
The incident started at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
It was supposed to run for 4 hours. At 10:30, a P1 came in. And then the P1 has to last for 1 hour.
Okay.
So, no, so it should ideally, go till 12:30. So breach will happen uh, maybe at 12.
Okay. Okay. Good. Trevor, why 10:30?
I said the 11:30 just because it was an hour after, and the SLA was at 11:30. So I
Okay.
figured that the breach time would happen as the SLA would fail technically.
Okay. Good. Namrata, why 8 o'clock?
Well, incident started at 7 a.m. and now it is P1 and resolution SLA for P1 is 1 hour. So 7 to 8. So it was already breached at 8 p.m.
How
when
how
it
you
was
can say it's already breach? It was
when it
P3.
was Yeah, it was P3, but it
But
like
what?
according to the condition is something like that. If we
Mhm.
put it at like if we separately put SLA, P3 is a 3.5 and P1 is a 1 hour. So
Mhm.
at this moment it is a P1.
But it become P1 at 10:30, not at 7 o'clock.
But um, it depends on the conditions. Whatever we have put, if SLA will
I am
be
only asking what is the breach time and why you put 8 o'clock. I need a
because
justification.
okay, so the starting of the SLA will be when the incident is logged, according to me.
So log it's 7 o'clock, but it become P1 at 8 after 3 hours. Then justify. Justify number. Okay, I'll tell you. Your answer is right, Namrata. But to confuse you, I put cross questions and you get confused now. Okay. Logically, if I say the incident is already breached at 8 o'clock. Why? Let me give you example, Rajesh and Trevor. Let's say you order one product from any of the e-commerce website. Okay. It says it will be delivered in the 3 days. Okay. After one day, you got a message. Due to some issue, it will be delivered after 2 days from now. So now it become on the fourth day logically. But if we speak to any of the team, if you speak any of the person, what you will say? That it was ideal to be delivered in the 3 days, but now it's going to deliver in the fourth day. Sorry, fifth day, not for the fifth day. So what is the actual original breach time you're taking? You're still taking the breach time when it was originally delivered to you. And this is the actually concept of the retroactive. Customer says it's not my and part. It's not my issue that your customer care did not understand the severity of the incident in the beginning and they waited for the to raise it to the P1. For me, it's already breach. How they calculated? They calculated on the created date and time. I'm telling you practically, there's a lot of discussion happen that how to make this retroactive start. So according to this question, this statement, this incident is already breached at 8 o'clock. If you're raising it to the P1 after 3 hours, it's already breached because I'm taking the time not when it has been upgraded. I'm taking time when it has been created actually. But I will start calculating from that time only. If the case is go ahead, Rajesh.
So you're considering the later severity as the SLA time.
Correct.
So which was supposed to be 1 hour, and it
Correct.
actually started at 7. So 1 hour is already done at 8 o'clock.
Yes. This is what the retroactive call here. And if I put the pauses there, it becomes the retroactive pause. That how much time you're getting pause in between. So now, go ahead. Okay, so now what we'll do, let me show you the example here. This is very interesting topic actually.
So what happens, Atul, if after raising P1, now again they want to degrade, they understood that that actually was not P1.
Then it will not breach. If retroactive is
Mm.
on, it will not breach. So now let's say this incident has been raised at 7 o'clock as a P1. The SLA is
Not
a
as
1
P,
hour. So
not
logically
as
it's going to breach by the 8 o'clock. If before 8 o'clock you make it as a P4, the time get extended.
no. The original started as P3 only,
Huh.
then 7 o'clock.
Hmm.
Then after 3.5 hours, someone upgraded it to P1.
Hmm.
Now P1 is and now as per Retro, now it should breach. But then after 30 minutes, they realize that okay, it's not P1, it's P3 only.
Hmm. So
So
the
in
same
that,
time. So it means it's not cut to cut. You
or
still
let's
don't
say
have a
15
time.
minutes, after 15 minutes.
Huh.
Uh,
So you just have a 15 minutes time now in your bucket.
yeah, so in that case, it will not be breached, right?
Yeah, it will not breach. P3 SLA will not breach.
Hmm.
Okay. So now what this says, this is important to read here. When a task record changes, typically new SLA may attach with a new set of timing information. This is useful if you are reassigning an incident to another group or want to attach a new SLA with the new timings. However, you may want to retain the time information for the task in a specific situation. For example, an incident has been raised with P3 and the priority changes to P1 after 3 hours. A priority 1 SLA is attached to the incident at a time. You can use the retroactive start to ensure SLA timings is adjusted retroactively to count from when the incident was first created, rather than when the priority has been changed. So this functionality help you that, okay, tell me what was the original breach time. This was the breach time. Okay, and how you get to know when the incident actually created that time. Okay, so now let's try to configure this. We'll go here. Okay, now let create a P1 SLA. P1 resolution 15 minutes. Okay, target is resolution. Flow this. I am putting 15. I am putting 24/7 schedule. So that 24/7 because so that I can check immediately. Okay, and what is the start condition? I said start condition is category is database and subcategory is DB2 and priority is P1, and then I'll make it as a retroactive. It says from which time you want to calculate the retroactive part. I say calculate from the created date, because this work only and only on the dates, so no other field should be available there. So you can say last 0.0 point result updated. So I said I want to go for the created date. Okay, do you want to put the pause as well? I said yes, retroactive pause, include the pauses as well. We'll see now. Okay, then I will say when to cancel, when cancel conditions are met, pause condition when state change to on hold, and on hold reason is awaiting caller. When to resume? When the conditions are met. It means when these conditions are met, it will start. Okay, or if I put, okay, when pause condition is not matched, let's say like this. Okay, and now save it. Chalo, let's try to create one incident.
So technically, for every SLA configuration, we must have retro configured, right?
No. It depends.
Because no, if the retro is not configured, then in that case, how you are going to cater the previous scenario?
Right. So that is what I'm saying. Let's say, let me come here. Let's say it's your birthday party. Okay. And you book a cake from a bakery shop. This is a special occasion and you don't want that the delivery person get late. Okay. One case. So in this case, you always put the retroactive start. Ki bhaiya, I'll start the timings from the when you start delivery, I'll take the time from there only. Okay. Another case. It was just weekend. Your wife says, "Hey Rajesh, let's have some sweets here. Can you order that cake again? It was very good." Okay. You order that person. It says, "Sir, okay, I'll deliver it." Now it's not a special occasion for you. You can still manage that if that person came 20-30 minutes late, it will still work for you. So it is the thing that BA need to be asked to the customer that do you want this retroactive for every type of SLA, for every type of conditions, or for some specific one? Like if I take example, if internet is down, you will always consider as a retroactive. Boss, it was down in the morning. Okay, but if there is no electricity, or let's say the speed is very less, and it was less when you're out of office hours, you said, okay, let it be done. Yeah, it will fix very soon, no problem. So it depended on which conditions you want to put the retroactive.
No, but in that
Logically,
case,
so go ahead.
if it is severe issue, we will initially only will configure P1, right? Why will I will
Yes.
configure P3 for?
Correct. Maybe it's like, say, I give one example. I was working for a project. It was an insurance client for me. Okay. And for them, if any printer goes down between 8 to 5, it was by default P1. I have to be as a P1. But if any printer go down near about 4:30 and between 5 o'clock, I make it as a P3 because business is going to be closed. People already left the office. There is less crowd in the office now, less agents in the office now. Same thing, printer is printer. At every time it's a critical, but they put a condition that if incident created after 4:30 or 4:45, it should be P3, and it should not be retro required because business is off now. They will come in the early morning, next day morning 8 o'clock. So why should I put a P1 and unnecessary for creating a problem? So it depends actually from business to business. Same example I give you. When I was working for another project, it was a this thing retail business. I can say they deal in the dairy products, butter, milk, and cheese and all. For them, if printer is go down 24/7, it's a P1 because if printer is not working, they are not able to give the stickers to their drivers. They're not able to print the stock and give to drivers that where to deliver, when to deliver. So it was default P1 for them. So it depends on the business to business and from scenario to scenario. Clear, Rajesh?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Or still you have any doubt?
Yeah, maybe once you show that, probably I may have one more question.
Sure, definitely. Okay, let's go here now. So let's create an incident. Okay, db2. Okay, retro start. Start, and I'll put as a P4. I'll put as a P4 so that our yesterday SLA should attach first, and then I will change the condition. Okay, now click on the save. Let me scroll down and open this in the separate window. Okay, now let me put something together. So definition SLA target is fine. Percentage I don't want. Business I don't want. Breach time, business duration has breach. It's fine. Original breach is fine. Pause duration. Okay. Pause duration, pause time, original breach time is there. Where's the breach time? Did you mention or what? Breach time. Let me scroll down it. I'm just doing some pairing, guys, here, so that when we see, I'm able to do everything. Click OK now. Okay, so we are considering for this SLA now, right? P4 start at 5:30 and actual time is 9 minutes. Okay, and it's going to breach at the 5:40. Okay, pause duration nothing, pause time nothing, business pause duration nothing, has breach is false. Okay, now I'll take 2 or 3 minutes here so that we can see changes we can see here. Okay, what is good question number? Go ahead.
Yeah, so meanwhile we are waiting
Yes,
for.
I need some discussions because I want some time to be elapsed.
Okay, so I have a question related with the opposite scenario. Like if we have P1,
Mm-hmm.
P1 or any priority, then it will be like a P3, and SL is breached for P1 already, but after that it is converted into P3. So the P1 SL is cancelled right now because right now P3 is running. So according to the breach,
That depend that what
okay,
condition you're putting. Are you putting that it has been cancelled or it has been paused or it has been stopped?
how we can do that? Like if we are
These conditions,
changing the.
we have to define these conditions very carefully here. These conditions need to be defined very carefully.
So if
That is
we,
that is the
yeah.
reason I'm saying when I or you go as a business analyst to discuss this part, we have to be think a lot of parameters.
Hmm.
See, I'm a business analyst. It doesn't mean that what customer is saying I can configure it, right? On
Hmm.
the other side, I'm a service provider as well.
Hmm.
It is ultimately my company who's going to be served to my customers, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
If I put the hard or if I put the wrong conditions, it is ultimately going to be hit my company only.
Yeah.
So when we take this requirement, we see the conditions very carefully. And also remember, sometime what happened, I'll give you the latest example. So I was working in a project for the migration. We are migrating this customer from Remedy to the ServiceNow. Okay. So one of the customer has a 30 or 40 SLAs. It was only server desk. They were not doing anything else. They just work with the server desk and 30 SLA they're running. We get the requirement. that guys, in the remedy we have these things to be configured. When my developer start configuring, he's getting conflicts. Atul, if I put this condition, this SLA will not work. If I put this condition, this SLA will not work. Then we sit with my customer and we open each SLA one by one and try to be optimize that part. That what is the condition you're looking for? It will not work in this way in service. Now we have to make some changes and then we get an agreement. So it happens doing some time. It's not some time. It's a lot of time. I saw when I as a consultant discuss the stuff with my business, and when we actually implement, I found a lot of gap. In the beginning, there's a requirement came in the beginning. My developer says it will be done in the 2-pointer story in a one sprint. And when they actually started the development, then they find out a lot of technical stuff. No, it's not doing by this way. It's not doing by this way. And it go for the 3 sprints. And now it becomes 4-pointer in the all sprints. So it happens. Sometimes technically we face this issue. Okay. Now, if I come here and let's increase the priority. OK, let me refresh my page here. So 5 minutes elapsed, 4 minutes left. Let's change the priority to P1. I hope things should work properly now. So now my SLA has been attached, right? Now let me go here and refresh. Now see, we are mainly interested for this one and this one, right? Because this is created by us. So now see what is the start time it's picking up. 5:30. Logically it should pick up the 5:37, 36. Because I marked the retroactive true, it's taking the start time this only. Okay, come down and you can see here. This has been changed now because it has a 9-minute and it's taking the timing from the 5:30. So it should be 5:39. It should breach. What's showing this thing? 5:45. I put the critic time right. P1 resolution 5:30 start. Actual lapse is 5. Okay, sorry, 15 minutes. No, sorry, my bad. It's 15 minutes. So it's going to breach on the. Actually, what we did little bit wrong. These timings are more and these timings are less. So logically it should be 20 minutes and it should be 10 minutes. Then we're able to check it very quickly because now it's showing like 5:40 and 5:45. Logically it's be vice versa. Let give you 1 minute. Let update our SLA again. And which is created by me? This one, right? Let me change the duration to 20 minutes. Okay. And let's put a duration to. Okay. And now let's create a new SLA. Because otherwise we're not able to find out that how it's going to be work. Database DB2 P2 1 and say my SLA has been attached. Let me open the new window. So start time is 5:39 and is going to breach at the 20 minutes. So 5:59. Okay. And pause time is this. We'll spend few minutes only and then we'll change the priority here. Okay. Now what we're discussing on this part specifically in our SLA. Sometimes it is not necessary that customer pick up both the option. It says I don't want to include the pause time from the beginning. I want the pause time once the priority has been changed. Let's say if I upgraded my incident from P1 to P3 and after 10 minutes I put on the hold. I'm waiting for customer information. I'm waiting for the some confirmation from the customer. Then this 10 minutes will be added in the SLA breach time. If I make it as a true, then any pause time which has been done from the creation of the incident. So if I take example, let's say 7 o'clock it has been raised. Okay. 8 o'clock it has been put on hold for the 30 minutes. Okay. And 10:30 it has been raised to the P1. If my pause time is already added, if a retroactive pause is true, then I'm getting this 30-minute as well in my buffer, even though my SL is already breached. But still the 30-minute will be considered as a retroactive pause. That this much time the incident was paused from the creation of the same thing. I give one normal example. Generally, I give in trainings. Let's say Rajesh purchased a new home theater, a big one. Okay, and he invited me, Trevor, and Ola for the movie. Guys, it's a Friday evening. Let's come my home. We will have a dinner together and we'll have a movie together. I said okay. I said Rajesh, what time the movie will start? He says Atul, movie will start at the 5 o'clock. We'll start at the 6 o'clock. I said okay. And duration is for the movies 3 hours. Okay. We reached there sharp 6 o'clock. We started the movie. After half an hour, there was some issue in the open theater box or this setup. We have to pause the movie for the 30 minutes. So now what is the breach time? It's not 9 o'clock. It's 9:30 now. If you start the movie again from the 0 point, then you're putting the retroactive start. Maybe after 30 minutes again you started the movie from that same place which has been paused, and after 30 minutes again it is giving an issue. So now what is the breach time? It's 10 o'clock. Because you're considering this pause time from the beginning and the movie ended at 12:30 or 12 o'clock. And I'm saying, Rajesh, what is this here? You stayed for the 3 hours, multiple pauses, multiple technical issues. Okay, and let's take example. Rajesh says, I was checking this system since 5 o'clock. You came at 6 o'clock, but I was checking the system from the 5 o'clock. I also got the same issue. Now he's putting the pause from the 5 o'clock, not from the 6 o'clock. So multiple things were to be seen that from where I want to start the pause time, when the incident has been created or when the priority has been changed. Now let's come here and make it as a P1. Let me refresh it quickly. Okay, now let's make it as a P1. And save. Now let's come here and check. And now see, here is my P1. These two, right? Start is start, good. 5 minutes and 5 minutes. Now Here is the magic. See, what is the breach time it's showing? 549, not 559. Why? Because I put as a retroactive start true on the creation of that date. This is the actual thing which we need to be understand here. If I untick this box, it will start from 5:45 when I change the priority. And on the top of that, it will add 10 more minutes for the incident. Now let's put this on the pause. I hope it should work if I did not give any bad conditions. It should not cancel anything. See, both has been paused. Logically, if I say P1 don't have a pause condition, P1 never has a pause condition, but still company says or service provider says if it is awaiting for the customer or the vendor, then I have to put the on hold this one. Okay. Namrata, go ahead for the question now.
No, I'm okay. I'm good.
Rajesh, any question? No, I want you to ask question because I need some time to be show you this pause part.
Yeah, so the question that I have isn't it fair to just do a check mark for all the SLA configuration that we are doing for retro? Because while the customer would know that for certain set of incidents, they would already know that this should be a P1, P2, or P3, P4. But there could be some unknowns in the environment as well. They would not also be sure that know whether it qualifies for P1 or P2. And in that case, it would help them to know for whenever, especially for P3 and P4, that they want to increase the priority of that, and then without that tool, probably they would not be able to do so. So, no, how does it go in the real time production environments? Or basically, without retro, you cannot upgrade the priority, right?
You can still update the priority, but the timings will be calculated from the time when you actually update the priority, not from the start time.
Okay. So if retro is not enabled, then it will follow the
Yes.
normal. Okay.
It will follow the time when you actually update it.
Okay.
So again, if you are inviting for a party, okay, and you say guys, party will be for the 3 hours. It will start at 6 o'clock and DJ will start at 7 o'clock. Okay, and DJ will go for the 1 hour. I came in the party at 8 o'clock. As soon as I come on the floor, DJ stop. Because DJ started 7 and at 8 o'clock. I said to you, Rajesh, you said it DJ for 1 hour. Atul, yes, it was for 1 hour. It started at 7 o'clock. You came now, it doesn't mean that DJ will start from now for the 1 hour. No. If it is a retroactive start, is a true. Okay. So that is a thing. Otherwise, it's a never ending party. If you invited 5 or 10 friends, everybody's coming at 2 or 3 hours late. You're throwing the party till morning time. Right? Now let's come back here. Let me refresh and show you something here. So pause started 5:45 and we have approximately 4 minutes. Logically, our incident is breached now. Logically, it should breach now. Should be in the new condition. P1, yes. And save it. Now go here. Let's come here. 39, that's fine. And come here. It is for the 3 minutes pause. It says original breach time was 49, but now the breach time is a 52. Why? Because you put the retroactive pause as well. If I remove this portion, then logically my SLA is breached already. Let's try to do this part. Let's try. Let's save this. I said start should be considered, pause should not be considered. Let's say if it match did something. Let me repair the. Let's go ahead and repair SLAs. Let's say maybe it worked for us. Because now the new condition has been done, right? No, it did not work for the previous one. Logically, it's going to breach on the this one only 642. But it say it's 75% has been done. This is what. Okay, so now it is very carefully from the business. We have to be defined that where to put start, where to put pause here. But definitely it is going to breach in next 2 minutes. Why it's showing 642? Come on. On this one. It is going to breach in the next 1 minute. Now let me put this ticket on hold again. These are the practical things actually we have to do. And now let's refresh the SLA. Let's see, will it update my breach time or not? It has been paused. Yes, it has been paused. But now in my SLA, there's a no pause condition. See, I'm not considering retroactive pause. Let's see. Now I'm worried. Will this time has been changed or not? And see, earlier it was 3 minutes, and now I'll just put few more, 1 or 2 more minutes, so that it should be go 5 or 6, and then you can say. You can put that field here, pause, start, pause, end as well. Pause. No, we don't have that field. Pause time. Okay, pause time started in this one, right? So let me refresh it again. This is very critical part. Because
Sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm done. I'm done. You go ahead.
So, isn't it the resolution SLA should only start after the response SLA is over?
Yes, logically yes. But we configured only resolution SLA for our practice.
Okay.
Logically, it should be both resolution and response.
No, I mean my question was once the resolution response SLA is completed, then only the resolution SLA should start, or they can start.
No. It depends on the condition which you are putting it. So response means as soon as this incident has been assigned to someone, response done. If any incident has been assigned to someone, so let's say you raise a incident, okay, or you ping me on the WhatsApp. If I respond back to you, response is done. Right? Now, after 2 or 3 hours, I can reply back to you with the resolution. That okay, this is the resolution I am giving to you. So that is the other thing.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So start time of both the SLA should be parallel. Like if we have created an incident at 11 a.m. and response is for 10 minutes. And again, I'm sorry, am I audible?
You're audible, but it's very low.
Okay, now is it okay?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm saying is like response is resolution start time. Like I'm talking about the time which we display on the service now.
Mhm.
That should be parallelly. Like for example, if we have raised the incident at 11 a.m. and response will be of 10 minutes. So start time for response is 11 and breached after 10 minutes.
Yes.
Again, resolution is like it also start triggering at 11 a.m. and whatever we will put
No,
like
no,
for
no,
2 hours.
no, no, no.
Okay.
You're confusing. See, this thing, when the resolution will start, when the response will start, it depends on the conditions you are putting. Let me show you here. Let come here and open the SLA definition. Let me show you the system generated one. Okay, this is priority one response. Okay, and let me show the priority one resolution. Now see what is the condition here. Assignment group is not empty. True, critical. Assignment group is not empty. And what is the resolution? There is no condition on this particular part. So they have that particular thing. So what we say that if assignment group is not empty, my response SLA should be met. Or should be, or if I say let me go here again and show you the stop condition for the response. Assigned to is not empty. If I assigned an incident to someone, response has been done. And here, when this has been stopped, then it has been is meeting the condition, then it will be start. Because to kick off this part, I need only two conditions. These two. I don't require this one. So that is the thing. So it's totally depend on the conditions you are putting, not on the timings at 10 minutes or 15 minutes. No. If I reach your home late, it means we are getting late for the movie. Right? Unless I will not met you on a designated place. We cannot go for the movie together in that case. This is what the conditions are meeting. Right? It's not about the timing. Timings is just to be trying the things. It's condition. Which condition you're meeting. So now if you want for your homework, go and check this out of the box SLAs. This one. P3, P4, P5. So P3 response is this. I'm sure that for every this SLA response is same only. See, assignment group is not empty, and when it has been stopped, when assigned to is not empty. If I put anybody name here, here and here, my response has been done. Okay, clear, Namrata?
Yeah, that's a beneficial filter. Yeah, got it now.
Yes, yes.
Because yeah, it is for every perspective. Like if we are raising from self-service or service risk is raising.
Yes.
Okay.
That is what I'm saying. Don't get confused with the timings.
Hmm.
SLA work only and only on the conditions. If you put the wrong condition, it will work. It's a machine. So now let's change our incident to the new state. And let's say what happened to our SLA. And now come here, this one, right? 8 and 9, pause time 10 minutes. Still did not breach. Wow. But why is it taking? Achha, we have the pause condition. All right. So it's now 5:59. It's going to breach in the next few minutes, few seconds only. The thing is that let me have to be repaired the SLA once. Not sure. So it's showing 88 point this. See, it's on the 96, almost going to be freeze now. But now in this case, it did not consider the retroactive pause because our SLA says don't consider the retroactive. Start from now only. So it pick up that timing. It did not pick up this part. This condition did not pick up this thing. So for this SLA part specifically, if I say more important is how it has been configured and how it can be tested. So now this is my SLA, right? Let's see. It has been breached now. Has breached true. And 5:59 it has been breached. Even though 10-minute pause time was there, which I gave, and still did not able to meet the SLA. Now it has been breached here. Okay, ji, clear?
Yes. One more question on breach time. Like
Good.
this particular breach time is something like a system will take it from a start date until we have configured the SLA, like we have defined the SLA. It will not include or it will not refresh if we are putting the incident on hold or any pause condition.
No,
Does
repeat your question.
okay for what I'm saying is like this breach time will take system will take automatically. For example, if we have 10 minutes of resolution SLA and
Mhm.
it will breached after breach time will show like 5 or 10
Right,
minutes.
right.
So if we are putting the ticket on hold for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, so the breach time of this incident will be like later on 5 or 10 minutes.
Yes.
So the breach time is something like it will automatically captured. I mean it.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a system generated one, I can say. Or
Okay. It
system
is not
generated.
refreshed or it will not.
No, no. The only thing
Okay.
is that if you put any conditions here for pause, it will consider. If I remove this condition,
Hmm.
then I already breached my SLA because I said for P1 there's a no pause condition. Let's say
Yeah.
there's a fire and you call to fire brigade and that guy says, hey, we are having our lunch, we'll take it 10 minutes. Come on, it's a P1. How
Hmm.
you can put in the hold this call,
Hmm.
right? So it depends on the conditions. As I said, that I saw a lot of examples where companies did not put any pause condition for the P1. They said no, there should not be any pause condition. You cannot put on the hold.
Hmm.
Response and resolve. That is the only thing. Not anything in between.
Okay.
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 So now you have to be practice this. Change, create. Sorry, I'm saying change. I'm saying create different incidents. Open the SLAs in between. See where's the retroactive start. See if you see this, they have a retroactive start for the P1. Start was both. Try to implement this. Follow the condition. They have the pause condition. See, they don't have any pause condition. That's the thing. Okay, clear everybody. Any doubt?
I'm good. Okay.
Okay. Namrata, Trevor, Pooja, Ola. Good guys. Okay, let me take a pause here and we'll stop the recording now.